How did GPS jamming evolve after the start of the Ukraine conflict? How is civil air traffic affected by it? And how does jamming affect the onboard navigation capabilities of aircraft? These are the main questions we're answering in this paper using extensive amounts of ADS-B data, a GNSS receiver that we flew on board of an aircraft that was subject to jamming, and recorded aircraft navigation details that were kindly extracted after that flight and provided by the airline's flight data monitoring team. While GPS jamming has been an ongoing issue for aviation for many years, since the start of the war in Ukraine, the problem increased significantly. The areas where jamming occurs have increased in number and size and now affect a substantial part of the world. In this paper, we investigate the problem in more detail, starting by a look of how the jamming situation evolved over 1 year after the start of the war, focusing on 3 areas, namely the Baltic states and Poland, the Black Sea area extending into Romania, Bulgaria, and Moldova, and the Eastern Mediterranean area around Cyprus. The evaluation is based on examining ADS-B data, that is, automatic position reports with associated quality parameters that aircraft broadcast all the time. Next, we take a closer look at the navigation equipage of aircraft. While GPS is the primary means of navigation for the largest share of aircraft, all large passenger airliners are equipped with a number of different complementary navigation sensors, such as board autonomous inertial navigation systems or conventional radio navigation receivers, relying on ground-based navigation aids such as DME or VOR. However, some smaller, less well-equipped aircraft may rely on GPS only and may require assistance from air traffic control in areas that are affected by jamming. To assess the potential impact on air traffic control, we determine the number of aircraft that are simultaneously affected in a given flight information region, and by analyzing flight plan data to find out the number of aircraft that would rely only on GPS navigation and thus may require assistance by ATC. Finally, we were able to investigate the behavior of a regular Airbus A321 aircraft in service while affected by jamming. We flew a handheld GNSS receiver in the cockpit that was tracking GPS, Galileo, and GLONASS as a position reference. From the airline, we obtained the recorded positions of the 2 GPS receivers of the aircraft, along with the position estimates of the inertial reference unit and the fused aircraft position. Together with the ADS-B data and observations of different cautions and warnings in the flight deck, we could relate RFI to certain events that occur in the aircraft, as well as to characteristics of the ADS-B data. For all the details, we hope you enjoy reading our open access paper.